Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 12th through the 18th of June 2022. Hope you guys had a really great week. I do want to take just a quick second here to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. And if that is your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements. See if those readings may resonate better. Also keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can sometimes switch or flip-flop, and sometimes they do. So don't let that alarm you if that happens. And also, if you are interested in a personal reading, that information can be found in the small box that is located beneath this reading. All right, guys, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer, sign of Cancer? Okay, so Cancer, you are starting out with the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And then coming out together, we have the King of Wands along with the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So, Cancer, I feel like there's either been some communication or you're hoping for some communication. Feels like there has been communication, to be honest with you, for most of you anyway. There is a situation here that you are wanting to invest in. I feel like it's a situation that you're pretty passionate about, and you've either taken action or you're going to. Yeah, I feel like you're pretty passionate about this. And I do feel like you're being patient about taking action. You're definitely being patient, but you do want to invest. You do want to, do something about this. So, now that being said, there's some communication here that either, if you've had this communication, I feel like it's got you a little out of sorts. If you're waiting for communication and you haven't received it, that may be what has you out of sorts. Something has you either angry or just out of sorts here. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and that's not a happy energy. Yeah, not in the not in the least. So something here, and it has to do with this communication. Now it's going to differ according to your situation. For some, you're waiting on communication. For others, there's been communication. And for some of you, you want to communicate. Let's see who's in your energy. As the reading goes on, it'll narrow down, because usually what happens is one of those energies is going to take over. Show me who's in the sign of Cancer's energy, please. All right, we have the Devil in reverse, sign of Capricorn, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Swords. Well, there you go. You may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the person that you're dealing with here, I do feel like this person is a little bit distant emotionally. I feel like they're kind of on the cool side. I wouldn't say cold, but they're on the cool side. There is whatever this is that has you feeling out of sorts or angry, it's something to do with things not working. The person that is in your energy, there's a feeling here that things are not working. And I do feel like this person feels that things are not working, that there's something toxic that they're trying to end or avoid. Yeah, they're trying not to get stuck in something that's toxic, that's poisonous, that's going to poison their life. And as a result, they're making their decisions from a very intellectual, non-emotional point of view. They're not allowing their emotions to get involved here. Let's see the energy of this connection. The Emperor. So somebody is taking charge of the situation. Sign of Aries, by the way, but I do feel that somebody is taking charge. Now, I will also say that the person you're connected with, they feel as if somebody has been wearing a false mask, and that's another reason why they don't want to be involved in this situation. So either they're ending something that's toxic or they're avoiding something they feel is toxic. For some of you, this might be something to do with a work situation. There could also be somebody in this situation that is a little bit older that is affecting the situation. Let's see what's affecting this. Show me what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Moving past a very painful ending. So that's what's got you out of sorts or angry. There's been a painful ending. Moving past that, this person felt like things were not working out. It was a sticky situation. There was something that was not on the up and up. They didn't want to get stuck in something. So I see both parties kind of recovering and moving forward from a painful ending. Perhaps a feeling of betrayal, more so on your side than on the other. What is the outcome? Okay. So we got 3 cards. I don't normally take 3, but I've been told to take them, so I'm taking them. All right, we have Strength in reverse. We have Justice, sign of Libra, sign of Leo, and we have the Death card in reverse, sign of Scorpio. So, interesting. So I do see things balancing out, and I do see a karmic justice taking place here. There's fear involved in this for you on some level. I do see this connection from your side not as strong by the end of the week, and on their side I do see that they're still holding on to this. So there's still a tie here, and things are balancing out. So anything that may have been an injustice is going to balance out. There's some sort of transformation that's taking place. Things that were not right are going to be set right. But there's fear involved in this for you, and for them, they're still holding on to this connection. It's a strange reading. All right, at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Now this is underlying energy, and it does tell me that somebody is healing from a very painful experience. It could be something to do with this painful ending. But this is a very strange reading, and I don't recall having this sort of reading for Cancer in the past, so I'm intrigued. All right, so let's clarify and see if it becomes a little bit more obvious. Spirit, why is the Page of Wands here for Cancer? Why is the Page of Wands here for Cancer? All right, we have the King of Wands in reverse. That's fire sign energy. So Leo is very strong. We also have Aries very strong, and Sagittarius is here. And we have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so I feel like with regard to this communication, I do feel like it's you communicating, Cancer, or at least wanting to communicate. You may be wanting to receive communication or wanting to talk with this person. I can tell you've done a lot of soul searching. You've done a lot of soul searching. There's a period of time where you would have pulled back from this person. And I do feel like you want to talk with this person. You want to relate to this person what it is that you have come to conclusions about in this soul searching. But I don't see you taking any action on that. You want to, but you're being patient about this, is what's taking place. So I think you don't want to prematurely communicate with this person, and you would prefer that this person communicate with you. I definitely see you want to talk with this person, Cancer, but it's to communicate what it is that you have come up with. You would have not talked with this person for a while. You've soul searched, you've looked for answers, and you've found them. And that's what you want to talk about. You want to communicate. But I don't see you taking the initiative to do that. I feel like you're going to be very patient about that, because you don't want it to be premature, and you would rather that they reach out. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? We have Temperance in reverse, sign of Sagittarius, and we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, definitely there's a sense of emotional imbalance and a lack of clarity, a lack of talking. So this is someone you're not talking with. There's a lack of clarity. It's because of not communicating. This is causing you to feel emotionally unbalanced and quite frankly a little bit upset, a little angry for some of you. And you're still healing as well. I'm seeing healing. A lot of healing is taking place. Let's look at the bottom energy. All right, we have the Five of Swords reversed. We have the Judgment card reversed. And look at that. There's that King of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay, so it's a judgment call for you to be really patient about this. And you're not taking action, but you're not happy about not taking action. And I do think that you would prefer that they approach you. You don't want to argue with this person, and that's why you're being patient. There's a feeling here that if you act prematurely, if you approach them, that this is going to blow up. It's going to become a fight. And so that's why you're being patient. You do want to talk to them, but you're not going to be the one to approach them. You're being very patient. And I can see it's a hard thing for you to do that. You're also not happy with this person, and that's very clear. You're not happy with them, but you don't want to fight with them either. The reason you're not happy with them is because they're not taking action. You want them to take the action, and they're not. You being patient is a judgment call, and it's being done in order to avoid an ego-driven battle. You don't want things to get ugly. So this is all about communication and a lack of it. Let's look at their energy. Spirit, why is the Devil here in reverse? Two of Swords, Four of Coins reversed. Yeah, they're trying to decide whether or not they can let go. So they feel that there's a toxic situation. They feel that somebody's not being completely authentic. Now, it could be them, but I feel like they're saying that Cancer's not being fully authentic. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that from their perspective. And so what they're trying to do here, they don't want toxic energy. And so what they're trying to do is to make a decision about whether or not they can release and let go because of the toxic energy, because they feel that Cancer's not being authentic. They haven't made the decision. They're kind of protecting their heart here. And again, I see that energy of not really wanting to have this be an emotional decision. It's like they can't really see what is the right thing to do here. And so they are delaying that decision. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this has to do with the ending. So this connection ended. Long-term connection. I do see they are feeling that loss. They definitely know that this ended because of a lack of investment. They know that things were not working out, but what they're saying is they didn't invest because they didn't want to get stuck in something that was poisonous, that could hurt them. They didn't want to get stuck in something. And so there was an ending here, and they do feel this loss. You're both feeling this loss. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? Knight of Swords and the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they are going to come forward. I do think you're going to hear from them, and this is likely the decision. So they're deciding whether or not they can release and let this connection go. I do think they're going to come forward. You're going to hear from this person because they're not really able to move forward from you. They're kind of stuck. They're not investing in the connection. They're processing this loss, but I think they're going to come forward, and it's going to be very sudden. Now, when they do, they're going to be speaking their truth. It's going to be their truth, but it looks like it may cause an argument, which is exactly what you're trying to avoid. But it does look like they're going to come forward, and it's going to be very quick, very sudden, and you may not even see it coming. Let's look at the energy of the connection. So this really looks like it's all about them trying to let you go. They're saying that the sign of Cancer is that you guys are toxic. I'm not seeing anything in your energy that says that, and of course that's their opinion. For you, there's some confusion, and I do also see some anger. You are angry. You are perceiving them as somewhat angry as well, but you're being very patient. And I don't see you approaching them. You're waiting for them to approach you in order to try not to have a fight. It does look like it might wind up in an argument, because when they come forward, I don't feel like they're going to be very gentle in their approach. Why is the Emperor here? But I feel like they can't move forward until they say what they need to say. There's something here that they want to say, and they feel like they can't move forward until they do. Now, usually this is about love, but because this is a love reading, but I have to be honest with you, this literally could be anybody because I don't necessarily see love in this. This literally could be anyone. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Devil. Now this time it's in the upright. So the current state of this connection is one, I do feel like there might be somebody who is older, possibly an older male, that is affecting this situation or this connection for some of you, not everybody. But I do feel like also both parties are trying to take control of their lives individually and trying to, you know, basically handle this situation to the best of their ability. Now, for you, Cancer, you've made up your mind here. You're not communicating. You're not giving to this connection. You're not going to amp it up. It's a judgment call you've made. The person you're dealing with, they're saying, this is a toxic connection. I feel very attracted to Cancer. I feel very attached to Cancer, but they're toxic. And so I'm going to take control of my life. I'm trying to decide if I can just release them entirely. At the end of the day, there's going to be something they want to say to you, and I feel like they feel they can't move forward until they do. Let's see, why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse? I know you Cancers are like, you know, I'm not toxic. I know you are. And I'm not saying you are, guys. I'm just saying that's what this person is saying. Again, this may not even be love. We take whatever comes because, you know, that's what Spirit wants you to know about. But I'm not even seeing love in this. I'm seeing it could be any type of relationship. All right. So what's affecting the connection? Okay, so there is a painful ending here. So this is a connection where you aren't speaking to this person. There has been a painful ending. And Cancer, you're saying there was deceitful behavior. There was lying, cheating, stealing, something that was deceitful. And it had to do with a new beginning that this person had. So you're saying that it was a deceitful thing. And they did have a new beginning. That is why this ended, because they had a new beginning. It does look like elsewhere because there was an ending. You felt that there was deceit involved with that, and that's what's affecting this connection. Let's look at the outcome. Show me the outcome. They may feel that Cancer is not on the up and up, that Cancer is perhaps being a bit deceitful. Again, not saying you are. All right. So we have the Eight of Swords, Strength card in the upright, sign of Leo, along with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. All right, so what I'm seeing here in your outcome, now keep in mind I was directed to take 3 cards, so this is quite a extensive spread for the outcome. Usually it's literally 3 cards, and we've got a ton of cards here. But what I'm seeing is it's a strong connection, and justice is going to be served, and it's going to be served by way of some form of transformation here. That transformation is going to come by each party overcoming their fears, particularly for you, Cancer. There's some fears that you are overcoming here. And you will. Whatever it is that you have as fears in this connection is what you're going to have to overcome. That will allow the transformation in this connection. And that brings on the Wheel of Fortune, which means that things then begin to turn in a more positive direction for everyone involved. For the person that you are connected with, this isn't over, regardless of what they're saying. They're still holding on to this connection. And I do feel that there's something within them that they're overcoming as well. And that's why they're not able to move on from you. So they can say it's all Cancer. Cancer is toxic, Cancer is poisonous, but there's something in them that they need to come to grips with. And it's whatever is making them hold on to this connection. They have to have the courage and the strength to overcome whatever that is that's making them hold on to this connection. Because they obviously left this connection to take a leap of faith in a new direction. They took a new beginning. And you felt that it was not honest in how they handled this. And it seems to me like they do project a lot onto Cancer. They're saying Cancer wasn't honest. Cancer is toxic. It seems like they're projecting, to be honest with you. That's just my take. Whatever this fear is that you have here, I do feel like it keeps you trapped. I feel like it keeps you in your head. I feel like this person, this situation, you are in your head about this situation. It's going to change. And what's going to change it is the strength of the connection, and also this transformation that will occur when each of you overcome your own internal demons, as it were. Yours has to do with fear. And that's when divine timing takes place. And things begin to move in a positive direction. For this person, they're going to offer love. They're going to offer you this cup of love. But it's not going to happen, because they're holding on to you, but it's not going to happen until this transformation takes place. And when they do offer you this love, I do think you're going to be all up in your head again. It's a divine timing issue. So obviously this is not happening at the end of the week, but I think you should know that there is a transformation and a balancing that is going to occur. I would anticipate by the end of the week in this connection that this person is going to realize that they're still holding on to you. I would anticipate communication, and I think some fears, bringing up some fears for you, and also coming to grips with the fact that this person is still on your mind. So yeah, it's quite a reading. Wasn't expecting this at all. All right, bottom of the deck is the moon sign. Now that is a sign of Cancer. It's in reverse. This is underlying energy. It tells me that this is, this you're healing. You're trying to recover from a very painful experience, but this is going to bring some epiphanies to you. It's going to be an experience that reveals some things in your life that you need to see, some things that have been hidden, some things that you need to come to grips with, come to terms with. All right, that's a heavy reading for a weekly. That's pretty heavy. All right, I'm going to pull from the tea leaf cards. I'll pull one for each of you, and then we'll pull one for the connection. All right, so for you, Cancer, okay, don't shoot the messenger, by the way. We have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So might be you. Don't shoot the messenger. Might be them. But somebody is stubborn. All right. For the person that you are connected with, we have Cobweb. protected from negative forces beyond your control. And remember, that's one of their fears. Okay, so this person is protected. But only things that are beyond their control. If it's within their control, that's something that, Spirit's leading them to handle. And keep in mind, a lot of this is stuff that's in their control. So, cross-watcher, keep that in mind, please. For the connection, it says lobster, a financial pinch. So, finances could be affecting this connection as well. So, keep that in mind. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Cancer. You guys always have the most interesting reads. I never know what to expect with you guys. In any event, I hope it has been helpful. If you would, like and share the video. If this has resonated with you at all, please go ahead and, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I read all of them. Until I see you in next week's reading, namaste.